This afternoon is an occasion where organisations that work with people with dementia can actually come together. They are meeting at Lancaster University to come and hear Professor David Allsop talk about the compound that we have developed here in the labs at Lancaster, which has the potential to stop Alzheimer's disease. The Alzheimer Society work with people who have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. They are the key people to signpost individuals who might be interested in research towards companies that actually carry out research.
My name's Professor David Allsop from Lancaster University. I have a team that work on the biochemistry of the brain, and we work to try and improve the diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease and other diseases. We're trying to develop new drugs to interfere with the mechanisms responsible for brain damage in those diseases. In the case of Alzheimer's disease, things are going very well in that we have a new drug in development that we hope will enter clinical trials very soon. We've done a lot of testing in the laboratory, but we now need to know whether it's actually going to work in humans. And the only way of doing that is to run a human clinical trial. A lot of drugs have been through animal testing and testing in the laboratory, but have failed in clinical trials. So things that work experimentally in the lab won't necessarily work in humans. But the only way of finding that out is to actually run a human clinical trial. We're hoping to tell people all about the work that we've done at the university and explain why we think our drug is exciting enough for it to go into human clinical trials. And we think it should be given a chance of showing whether it's actually going to work in humans. So it may work or it may not work. A lot of drugs have fallen by the wayside. But eventually we hope something's going to be successful, and we hope that success story will be our drug.
MAC Clinical Research are based in Blackpool, and they are solely dedicated to the running and the recruitment of clinical trials into Alzheimer's disease. So the Alzheimer Society and MAC Clinical Research can meet up today and discuss Alzheimer's, and they can work together in the future, maybe collaborate, and it's just a networking opportunity. We want people that are diagnosed with dementia, Alzheimer's disease, to know that there are opportunities out there. So the people who work at the Alzheimer Society can tell people with a recent diagnosis that there are trials going on in their area. There are lots of reasons why people want to go into clinical trials. They often do it not for themselves, they want to do something good. Many people that I've met actually get a lot from being involved in a clinical trial. We all need to work together on this. There is no cure for Alzheimer's disease. We need to do something about this dreadful disorder. A lot of people are required to go on these clinical research trials. So the more people that know about it, the more people that come forward, the quicker we will get the medicines on the shelf.